Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Umber Rays, coming at you live from vacation, actually kind of early morning, so I haven't shaved yet, so I don't look that good, but hey, it's kind of been an interesting vacation to say the least. Anyway, today we're here to talk about the news that came out just not too long ago, but obviously, time difference is a little weird. It's about 4 a.m. in the morning here, and we're just still kind of waiting on some news, but April's mid-month stream just happened, and looks like we're getting basically kind of what I thought we would be getting. CG Lasswell, a brand new CG Lasswell, not the old CG Lasswell. I guess we should call this something else, but King Lasswell? No, that's not good either. Anyway, he will be getting his own story event right away here. The equipment from the set will be a katana, 106 attack, 30 fire resistance, 30 ice resistance, pretty mediocre. An accessory with 18 attack, 12 defense, and 12 spirit, which is pretty mediocre as well, given most of the stuff. Obviously, for newer players or players who are still missing equipment, it's okay, not super great. Looking at the featured units, this is kind of interesting. I've always complained a lot about Alum's streams being pretty bad on information, and this is not a any kind of what's the word? Ugh, my brain is just fried from being on vacation. This is no different, really. Alum's live stream yesterday with, the girls and everything just really isn't that good at doling out information that we actually need. As of right now, we're a little confused about whether the new CG Lasswell is going to be a summon festival unit or not. There hasn't been anything that has really been said, so we kind of have to wait for the information to come out, which is pretty shitty, Alum. Come on, you can't fucking get this shit by now? Anyway, obviously I'm a little annoyed about it because it makes doing this a little bit more difficult when I don't have the information. But here he is, here is the new Lasswell. By the looks of it, he will be a true dual hand unit, not a true dual wield unit, which is a little bit different from most people's predictions. Given that Rain was true dual hand, we didn't think that Lasswell would be, but that seems to be the case here. TMR is going to be materia, 50% attack with a katana, and some percent true dual hand. So that's going to be, it's probably going to be 25%. That seems reasonable, which means it's 75% attack on a materia. It is true dual hand though, and true dual hand, while it is very good, is kind of polarizing. This will probably just be good for CG Lasswell and Axstar for a while. Both two very strong units, but since CG Onion Knight came around, definitely not apparently top tier anymore. It's very competitive, and again, well, we'll talk about that in a second. Super TMR is a true dual hand katana, 180 attack, percent MP recovery per turn, and mod tranquility skills, meaning that it's probably absolute tranquility boosting, which is insane. This TMR is straight power crep, 100% Axstar's super TMR, which is fine, I guess, but it does make you think that, wow, I guess this is what this really paints a picture that Lasswell will be a summon festival unit. Without being confirmed, I don't want to say anything too loudly, but man, do they really need to keep power creeping everything so hard? This is a lot of power creep on a weapon. MP and mod skills for AT chaining? Wow. Probably going to be great for any true dual wield unit. Obviously a little held back since most AT chaining that is super powerful right now is on like CG Lightning or Bart's or any, big AT chainer. And that's just kind of, it's going to be good, but I think it's going to be held back good. It still feels really powerful for any unit in the future that will have any AT chaining, which is kind of scary, but it is a super TMR and you got to keep those whales pulling. So yes, that is CG Lasswell. Continuing on, there will be a couple of free units in the story, which is new, as well as that unit, which not quite yet. Slightly disorganized, but anyway. You'll see a 4-star Skulltio, that's, ugh. Okay, TMR 30% attack and beast and human killer on his materia, pretty good. And last but not least, Sister, who will be a TMR 12 defense and spirit 20% light resistance. This is pretty mediocre in terms of a TMR. Yeah, light resistance, but you can find other things that have more elemental resistance and just better. This doesn't feel good at all. But the unit sprite is cute, and I'll be looking forward to, seeing more of that sprite when it's in the game. And that is not all, because there will be, that's Lasswell again. Talk about Lasswell and what I think about him in a minute. There will be a new trial being added to the game, the Demon Wall. The Demon Wall will be featuring a rod as its reward weapon, Ashura's Rod, 174 magic, and Dragon Killer Plus. Methinks Bahamut is on the horizon, because that is the only real reason that I could see throwing a massively big, powerful rod with Dragon Killer. With mages, an up-to-date mage might be really important for killing Bahamut quickly, if Bahamut is super spirit damaging, which is more than, probable. So, yeah, Demon Wall might be a trial worth doing. It depends how difficult it is. Demon Wall usually in the past has been like a status ailment, timed kill battle in a lot of Final Fantasy games, so we'll see if those mechanics show up. Again, this is a mid-monthly live stream, so there's probably not going to be much, or there wasn't much information. Alum sucks at their job. And the last thing is the Tower event is finally back, and we knew this at the beginning month live stream. The interesting thing is that it will be continued between multiple time periods. First period, April 16th to April 30th, followed by May 16th to May 31st, and June 16th to June 30th. So if you don't finish it, you can finish it at other time periods. That's kind of interesting. There will be also a new changing party system. You will make 3 parties, and you will change in the middle of the fight, much as the way of the 10-man trials. So this is the big rework when it comes to doing the Tower event. The Tower event, there is now a turn limit on it. There will be new gimmicks to make it impossible to one-shot, and there will be new rewards too. This is the Tower event unit. I believe her name is Adia, or Adi. Really love her sprite. You can get the Tower unit Prism to make it a 7-star. Her a 7-star, I should say. Sorry. TMR and Super TMR. Which her TMR is 132 attack katana. Not bad, I guess. For a TMR, it's not bad. Super TMR clothes 14 attack, 41 defense, 30% attack and HP. Pretty good set of armor. I actually really like this set of armor. 30% attack and HP. HP is kind of nice. Just for survivability. Limit burst is single target damage and defense break. So yeah, there is, I think, maybe some interesting stuff. We'll have to wait. Probably on the same power level as Garland from the FF1 event. Nothing going to be super crazy, but for people, bolstering their team with DPS or whatever, then free unit's not bad, and we'll see what else is in her kit. And not much else was said. Square Enix Cafe recap on the live stream, which isn't really anything, unless you're in Japan, and that is only for getting Cafe Charlotte, which, we'll see how good she is when she is added to the game. And the other last thing is that there were just no enhancement news. Again, like, last month the enhancements were kind of fun with Nagi and whatnot, and I'm just curious if Alum even really cares about enhancements. It seems to be just dropping out. Enhancements are dropped whenever characters are missing, the job is being kind of shoddily done. I do miss the old days when you know, the enhancement schedule was pretty regular and it was put out. Does that mean that I was enhancing all the characters or super excited about all the enhancements? No, but at least every character was getting enhancements. There are characters like on the JP side, like Kurosame, who just haven't gotten their enhancements yet, and I'm left in like a waiting period where it's like, are they ever going to get it? Does Alum even care? But probably not. If the schedule is following, I do believe Axstar, Ultima, Beowulf are all coming up on the enhancement block, and that's kind of exciting because I do like those characters and would like to see some more life put into them. But I guess we'll have to wait and see in the coming day, hours. As you can see, the maintenance will be on April 10th. It will be only 3 hours long. That's fairly short for enhancements. But yeah, in terms of these JP mid-monthly live streams, there's been a little bit weird with all of it. Mainly the fact that, you know, Miso, one of the two girls, is just never on the monthly live streams anymore. At the end of the month, it seems like she is kind of moving on, which is not a great sign. Nothing to hit the panic button about. She just probably has another job working for something else, and good for her. Good for her. She should definitely open up her options. She's fantastically positive and cute, so definitely wish her the best. Continuing on, though, the mid-monthly live streams just are so limited in information. It's kind of a weird opposite of the monthly live streams. The monthly live streams have a lot of information and waste a lot of time with a lot of, you know, time-wasting stuff, such as Hirai no Ma and whatnot. But here on the mid-monthly live streams, it's basically get in, get out, drop a very small amount of information. And it feels like it could be expanded a little bit to give at least some details on the unit, or, you know, maybe a little more time to give, hell, even the enhancements. Enhancements are just such a weird spot where it feels like nobody cares about them. And even this month, every sign points to CG Lasswell being a Summon Festival character. Super powerful TMR, super powerful Super TMR, and, you know, just continuing in the trend, yet not specifically mentioned in this live stream, to my knowledge, whether or not he is a Summon Fest unit. Feels like that's the least you could do. I've always been a little annoyed with the information doling out here, and here it doesn't feel good at all. But yeah, this is what will be coming to us for the, did I say May 10th or April 10th? April 10th. April 10th, that will be what our update is. I'm pretty excited to try and get Ari, depending on how difficult she is to get. It'll be interesting to see how the tower event comes back and the story event too. A lot of free units is great for a collector like me. Also means that I don't need to throw tickets at the CG Lasswell banner, although I will definitely say that CG Lasswell Super TMR is interesting to say the least as a power-crept Axstar katana. And it will be really interesting to see what the damage modifiers are on it for AT chaining. But yeah, my vacation is continuing. I will not be back until the Friday. I will be trying to do videos for the data mine and everything that'll come out on April 10th. Also, any global news that will probably be coming out later today, because I'm on, you know, North American time right now. Totally screwed up my sleep cycle, but that's what happens. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically my look at the news. A lot of plot details missing on this one to really figure out where we are and what the damage is. But yeah, anyway guys, so that's all for now. See you next time, and I hope you're all doing well. I'll be back fairly soon. See ya.